This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
The Dachshunds with Scarf. We'll crochet 2 dogs, a Santa hat, and an apple. The crochet methods are exactly the same for each dog, except that they are in different colors. Take out the practice yarn and corresponding crochet hook from the kit. Please watch the tutorial videos and practice the basic stitches first.
The main body. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Working into a magic ring. Make a loop around your middle finger and pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert the hook into the loop on middle finger. Yarn under the hook and pull up a loop. A magic ring is formed on middle finger.
For beginners who crochet for the first time, please use the matching practice yarn to practice basic stitches until you have mastered the methods before crocheting. In order to show the stitches more clearly, we'll use thicker yarn for demonstration. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring.
In round 1, start with the chain stitch and then work 6 single crochets. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
First, work a chain stitch. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 single crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet.
Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn on the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place the marker in the first stitch through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. We need to make the first stitch of every round. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull double loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V-shapes on the side. Continue to work 4 more single crochets in the same way. Six V's on the side stand for 6 single crochets. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. If the yarn falls off from your fingers, just wrap it again. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the fabric with your thumb and middle finger. Finally, put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull double loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. Tighten up. That's 1 slip stitch.
Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch.
The slip stitch serves as a connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch And then work a sack off, 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 3 times. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. The chain stitch is to raise the height and will not be counted in the number of stitches. Where were the first stitch in the stitch, where we just put the slip stitch of last round. The hook should go through both loops of each stitch to finish the following stitches. The first set, put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Remember to mark the first stitch of every round. In the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Put 1 single crochet first. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One single crochet and 1 increase are finished. One set is done. The second set, put 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The third set, put 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Finally, put 1 slip stitch in the marked stitch. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. Tighten up. The slip stitch only serves the connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If the yarn is too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape.